So we are at the beginning of Shloshis Yemei HaGebola. Many times I explained in the past few weeks, Memtes Yemei HaSvira are one long preparation to Kabbalah Satayra. And in a way they coincide with Memtes Borim Shatayra Nikneis Be'em. But we no longer have 48, all we have is 3 days. Orachaim HaKodesh Pashas Yisrael, V'yisu Merafidim V'yachanu B'midbar, V'yichan Sham Yisrael Neged Ha'ar. Orachaim says, this pasuk indicates the 3 most fundamental Yesodus and Kinyan Torah. V'yisu Merafidim, Sanhedrin Tzadik Zayin Chazal interpret Rafidim in a different context. Melchem Esamolak, V'yalochem Em Yisrael Merafidim Sharafu Yedeyim Medivrei Torah. And Orachaim says that is Yiso Merafidim. First, you need to move away from Rifin Yodayim. The Rambam stresses this again and again and again and again. Only with toil one could achieve greatness in Torah. You cannot achieve any level of greatness only with Amor. And Amor comes together with Shashua, with pleasure. Rabbeinu Yoina, Avois, Beis, Yudalet, Kisha'atum, B'Segea, B'Torah, Tishta Shayaba. That is number 1. Number 2, Anova, V'yachanu B'midbar. Twice in Shas, Erev and Nun Dalet, Nadoram Nun Hey, Chazal, Mefarash HaPosek, Memidbar Metonan, Kol HaMeisa Mas Mekemidbar HaTorah Netenes Lo B'Metonan. Rashi and the Ran have 2 different pshotim in Nadoram Nun Hey. Is it Anova or Hefker? So of all the different topographies of the world, the desert is the poorest. The desert cannot sustain life. Without water, there is no life. No water, no shade, no vegetation, no fruit. Only scorching sun and sand. And that is the emes to Anova in Shiflis. The desert has nothing to offer. Doesn't sustain life. So Rechaim says that's point number 2. Like the Gemara says in Tanis of Zion, Torah nimshel alamayim, mayim manichim mokum gavoya v'yordim lamakom namuch. V'Torah einam mitkaymin elo b'misha da'ato yishafeilo. An amazing story you find in Medrash Rabbah Pashas Bisharach and also in Yerushalmi Yevomes Perek Mrs. Chalitza, Rabbi Ovar al Simonaya. Rabbi passed the town Simonaya. Amrero b'nei Simonaya. Ten lano odom echad sheyeh mako yisoni shoyni imonu donis dinenu. Do you have a person who is a ish eshkoilos? We cannot afford a Rav and a Magid and a Dayan and a Rosh Yeshiva. One person should be a Rav and a Rosh Yeshiva and a Magid Meishorim and a Dayan. Nosen lahem, it's Levi Bar Sisi, one of Rabbi's greatest disciples, Levi. So they made a reception and they made a big stage. And Levi sits on the stage and people come to ask questions. He says, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever they asked, he doesn't know. Obviously, he's not an Amden. We were cheated, but maybe he's a Magid. So they started asking questions, and I got it. Depressed, he left town. Next day in the morning, Rabbeinu HaKodesh comes to his shul in Tzipori. Choshev a guest, the Rav of Simonaya, Levi. And Rabbi is surprised. He asks him, what are you doing here? You got a shtela yesterday. And the Medrash says, Levi responds, Al taskirei nitzerosi. Let's not talk about it. It's too painful. Let's talk about something else. But Rabbi persists. And Levi says, tells him the story. And Rabbi is taken aback and he asks, you know all these halachas, you're a gadol b'yisor. And he asks him, Gidem es mashit achletz, choletz es v'shineo. Yavo mesherak ekedam, chalitz osok shere, ef shel adam b'lo tzitzuch oroik. In Yevomes, Kuvav, Kufei, these are halachas that Levi knows. So Rabbi asks Levi, why didn't you tell them just like you're telling me? And Levi says, I felt so proud. I felt so great. And I forgot everything. Kora Olav Rabbi is a pusikaze in Novalto, Beit Nasei. In Bigatele de Navola Bezoin, it is because you were arrogant and you were too proud. So we see the effect of arrogance and and how important Anova and Midas Toivus are in Kenya. Number 3, says Dorachaim, Vayichen Sham Yisrael Neged together, Ki ish echad ubelev echad. Ahavas leim, kvoid chaverim, dibuk chaverim, pilpul talmidim. Those are also essential. So, my dear friends, as we approach Chag Shavuos, and we have 3 days, let's take upon ourselves, first of all, Yegiyas Torah. It was never as easy to learn Torah Be'iyun as it is today. 100 years ago in Europe, in the average shul, there were more Ayin Yankers than Shasi. Not every shul had a Shas. People learned Agadat. Today, with Schottenstein, with Metifta, in every shul there are wonderful shiurim, and there are 1 million wonderful shiurim online, and so easy today to learn Be'iyun. Yegiyas Torah is no longer a utopian dream. Everybody can learn Torah ba'amal b'yagiyah and ba'anava and ba'ahava salayim. When we received Torah, we stood there at the foot of Har Sinai. That is the way we should be. And every Chag Shavuos beyond Kabbalas Torah. That is the way we should be every day and every moment of our lives. Good Shabbos to everyone and good Yom Tov. Have a beautiful Shabbos and a beautiful Yom Tov. And we should share B'Seder stories. And we should be Zecher B'Kurei B'Yameinu to be as Mashiach Tzidkenu B'Meheru V'Yomeinu Amen.